Hi there, I'm Lyndon Thorpe. I'm so sorry to be late with this 10 minutes. We've had a big earthquake here in Japan and the internet has done very strange things. So I just couldn't start broadcasting until now. So forgive me. But there we are. Here I am. I'm Lyndon Thorpe. Very pleased to be able to talk to you tonight. Didn't think it was going to happen at one point, but we're through. So hopefully everything's fine. Okay, today is event 12 of the Millionaire Mindset Breakthrough. And we are, I can't believe it, but we're nearly at the end of the third cycle now. We've run this cycle 3 times. And we'll start again in mid to late August with the 4th cycle. We're going to keep going. So today, the title of this event is Abundance. And in a moment, I'll give you a short presentation about it. But first, let me talk a little bit about this. Abundance is a lovely word. It means there is no shortage of anything. Everything is plentiful. And I think most human beings have a sense of abundance, even though they may feel they're not living in an abundant way. So this points out a mismatch between the vision of abundance and the actual abundance. So today I'd like to talk a little bit before we start. And by the way, welcome LinkedIn members and also YouTube members. Thank you for tuning in. So before we start, let me talk a little bit about the mind, because I'm an embodiment mentor, as you can see, and that means I have trained in body work for many years. I've worked as a body mentor for many years, meditation teacher, mindful educator, and so on. And in that time, I've learned a lot about what the mind isn't. Okay, so human beings find it quite useful to think about what something isn't. The mind is a huge topic. But really, the first step to embodiment is knowing what you're not. Okay. Now that may sound a little quirkish and enigmatic, but yes, it's important to think about this, what you are not. And basically, my biggest statement, which may shock you, is you are not your mind. And when I say those words, a lot of people are very shocked. You are not your mind. You are not your thoughts, your plans, your clever frameworks, or even the stories you tell yourself in the dark. You're not any of those things. And if you've built your existence on mindset, and especially if you're a coach or teacher or educator, mindset has dominated the field of coaching for the last 20 years, I would say. But if you've built your foundation on mindset and mindset shifting, then I'm inviting you to pause right here, because, don't throw it out. But I want to open another door for you beyond mindset. Okay. Let me unravel the Western myth of the mind. Okay. Most modern approaches to personal development equate the mind with the brain. The narrative goes, the brain thinks, the thoughts direct your life, and your job is to make them better. So we affirm, we reframe, we optimize, and override. Do these words sound familiar to you? But in my world, I've been a Buddhist most of my life. I'm a Buddhist priest. I'm an advocate of Indigenous wisdom. I'm a body worker, a light worker, a healer. Then, really, to me, in my world, the mind is lived, felt experience. Nothing more. Nothing to do with thoughts for me. My experience and the way I live it and feel it is my mind. Okay. Now, this may really rock your boat. And I'm saying this now because there's a sea change around. We are talking about embodiment, okay? But when I talk to people about embodiment, they don't really know what it is. They can kind of get a feeling for it, but they tend to conceptualize it. Yeah, I've been talking to a lot of coaches recently, and when I mention embodiment, then they jump into conceptualizations about gratitude, breathing, and so on, not the lived experience. Okay. So this really means that the mind is not a thing. It's not grey matter. That's a kind of myth. It's not thought. It's actually a field of awareness. It's spacious, luminous, and capable of clarity. And when you untether it from compulsive thinking, it becomes an exquisite mirror. Okay, now if this is sounding strange to you and you can't follow it, don't worry. I'm going to follow up in a moment with a presentation with some pictures and images to help you. But if you are following, then yes, those last words are the ones I would love you to remember. The mind is a field of awareness. Okay, it's spacious, luminous, and capable of incredible clarity. And when we untether it from compulsive thinking, which unfortunately we are conditioned to do in most of our modern societies, then it becomes the most exquisite mirror. You write that down. If you've got a pen and paper, that's the important thing. The mind is an exquisite mirror. The mind is not your identity. It's not your worth. It's not your truth. And it's not the place where any kind of transformation will begin. No. So we've been pulled into a fast-moving stream of mindset changes. Okay. The title of this series of events is the Millionaire Mindset Breakthrough. And so gradually I'm introducing these ideas about embodiment. And next season, when we do the next 13 events, we'll be talking entirely about this topic, embodiment, and how to get away from your very closed ideas about the mind. Of course, don't get me wrong, thoughts are real. Yes, they're real. You have thoughts, yes, but they are not the truth. And really, it's better to think of them as weather patterns moving through a sky that doesn't. We know we get upset when grey clouds fill the blue sky, but they always move on, they always pass. And then the blue sky, the infinite blue sky, is there. So really, it's great to think of your thoughts as clouds, as weather patterns that pass by, constantly moving. And behind all of that weather, we've got the infinity of the blue sky. This is your mind. This is the spacious, luminous, exquisite mirror. Okay, stay with me a little longer. So, if you spend your time mentally reframing, or reframing for others, you may be helping them to rearrange their prison. This kind of mind can become a dominant prison, and we need to liberate ourselves from that. And coaches need to liberate their clients and students from it. Let's just try something. Close your eyes lightly. Okay. Think about where your thoughts are happening. Can you locate them? And now, take a moment to breathe and make sure your spine is vertical. Just breathe in through your nose. Keep your eyes down, your gaze down. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out gently through your mouth. And again, breathe in and get a sense of your spine. Okay, the spine is your column of consciousness, from the crown of the head down to the base of the spine and down into the feet. When you breathe, what do you sense? Compare those two spaces, where you think your thoughts are happening and where your breath and your spine are present. The second space is your beginning of transformation. And I'm here to help you to do that. I've developed a product. I run many sessions on LinkedIn connected to this, and I can help you to do it. So you can join me every Friday at 9 a.m. BST for Lodestone 1 Q&A. Okay, and this week we're going to be talking about full body listening. It may sound a bit strange to you. Full body listening. Okay, and also you can join me, especially if you're a coach or a teacher or an educator, on Mondays. On Monday at 12:30 BST, I'll be running Lodestone Lunch. We had our first session this last Monday. And in that session, I'm going to show you some embodiment techniques. I'm going to give you an experience of embodiment, because no matter how hard you try, you cannot think about embodiment. There's no theory. You have to experience it. So if you're interested to know more, of course, please DM me and I will, with pleasure, talk to you about this. But if not, come and join me on one of those sessions. My lovely assistant, Natasha, will put them in the comment box below this live window. But please come and join the session and find out more. Okay. Now, allow me, if I may, let's give you a moment to process that. Please allow your eyelids to open. Okay, so remember that your mind is a kind of infinite space, an exquisite mirror, and it's not tethered by thoughts. Thoughts explode and then disappear. You may capture them and write them down and create something from them, and it may be good, but it will not transform you. If you're looking to change and find abundance beyond the concept of abundance, then this is where to start with my Lodestone 1 and with me. Join me and I will explain everything to you. Okay, let me give you a short presentation now. Okay, I'm Lyndon Thorpe, as I mentioned. I think maybe many of you know me. Let's just go through these slides, and I'll just make this a little bigger. Okay, so basically, we're talking about your ideal life, living your ideal life. Everybody has an ideal life, but you're not living it, probably. I am definitely living my ideal life, doing exactly what I want to do every day. But my ideal life began within. It's nothing to do with the outside world. It started inside me. Okay, that's my ideal life. We may have pictures, we may have words and symbols that represent this ideal. But until we really get it inside our bodies, it's really just another thought pattern. And thought patterns just vanish. So you may have a strong feeling about your ideal life 1 minute, then you get distracted and it's gone. That thought is gone. This doesn't happen in the incredible expanse of the real mind. Okay. So, yes, we can reimagine success, but to do that, we have to become the vessel it flows through. It has to flow through us. It's not outside, it's inside. And when we are aligned with success, then that inner alignment precedes the outer achievement. The outer achievements are nothing compared with that inner alignment. So you have to, if you want true success and transformation, you have to become a vessel which those things flow through. My favorite way of seeing this is that I am a river. I am a river. I'm not sitting by a river with my feet in it. I'm not walking on a path by a river. I am the river, and I flow, and I keep flowing, and I will never stop flowing. Rivers never stop flowing. If there's drought, they go underground, and then they emerge again. This is life. It's continual flow, and any scientist will tell you that. It's a flow of energy. So, to make this flow, you have to start inside, in your heart. So, mindset alone fails. It will always fail because it's not enough. Your body is the blueprint. And embodiment creates sustainable transformation. Mindset is not sustainable. You may think it is, but it will last a very short time, and then you'll replace it with another mindset and another ways of doing this and another set of strategies to do this. So you're constantly replacing strategy after strategy. Doesn't get inside. It doesn't stick, does it? I talked with someone the other day. I revealed this idea to them, this reality to them, and the response was, I was wondering why all the mindset fixes I've spent a lot of money over the years never lasted. Yes, this is why. Mindset is not enough. The brain, as you encapsulate it or envision it, is tiny compared with the universe. And your body is the blueprint for all existence. It's only through embodying and realizing this that you can create sustainability and therefore transformation, real transformation. So, the most important thing to do now, if this is touching you or resonating with you, is reconnect with your true self. We are mostly not connected to our true self because of all conditioning. At the age of 5, we are conditioned. And then it goes on and on and on. And we play the game, the traditional 9-to-5 grind, the traditional education model. We jump all the hurdles that are arranged for us by society. But in the end, we may jump all the hurdles and get all the accolades and promotions and so on. But in that moment of triumph, so many people are so disappointed because it hasn't made them truly happy. It's all external. They are still isolated from their true nature. My method, my Lodestone 1 method, involves the 4 inner compasses. And I work with the breath to anchor you in presence. I work with sensory fields, which are the portal to real perception. I work with your posture, mainly your spine, to access power. And the spinal axis becomes the channel to purpose. Your consciousness runs down the spinal cord from the brain to the base of the spine. This is the spacious mind, your consciousness. And it is expansive, it's infinite, like the blue sky, behind all the clouds, like the ocean, below all the stormy waves. So Lodestone 1 is a recalibration from within. It rewires these 4 inner compasses, and with daily practice, it returns you to your natural state. And then from invisible shifts come visible results. So we've got it back to front. Everything starts inside. Everything starts in the blueprint of the body. And if you've annexed your body from your consciousness, then you are going to be unhappy. You may burn out. You may have imposter syndrome. You may have poverty syndrome. All of these amazing syndromes that are happening in the mind, the limited mind, which in the end becomes a prison. And I'm here to help liberate you from that. We've got to start inside. And really, you were never meant to work so hard. The work ethic is really a huge conspiracy. We can do things effortlessly if we are using our bodies and our spirits. And by spirit, here I'm not talking about anything religious. None of my work is religious. Buddhism is not a religion, it's a way of life. Okay? So really here what I'm talking about is a way of life in which you can live abundantly. You don't need to work so hard you get sick. You don't need to worry about anything. We are human. We have 100% evolved body, which is a miracle. The human body is a miracle. We're living on planet Earth, which is also a miracle. Both are incredibly abundant. We are abundant. We are abundance. And planet Earth is our abundant planet. And without planet Earth, we wouldn't exist. So embodiment is not doing more. It's becoming the vessel which your success flows through. It's much simpler than you think. I work with something called the Millionaire Commitment Path. I can train you, 3 tiers of training. I can awaken you so you can reconnect with your inner compasses through breath and posture, sensation and spine. I can also get your business tools in place, make sure you're digitally equipped. Then tier 2 is about aligned action. This is showing you how to make decisions from calm, embodied clarity, not hustle and fear. And stage 3 or tier 3 is about visionary impact. You are a visionary. And if your instinct is to create an online business and share your vision, then this is the place to be. Because I can guide you, I can mentor you from a place of integrity and spiritual resonance. And this will attract wealth, which flows from you as you become who you were really meant to be. So please contact me if you'd like to know more about my Millionaire Commitment Path. And yes, begin your true transformation as soon as possible. I offer many ways to do this. I make a live e-workbook called Escape the 9 to 5 Grind. You can buy a lifetime license. You can do this transformation work in a live workbook with videos and me on audio and spiritual exercises and meditations and texts and articles that are all culled from 3 cycles of this 13 series event scheme. You can take some video trainings I've made free. You sign up to my email address today. Natasha will my assistant will put this in the comment box so you can join my email list and you'll get access to free video training straight away, which will show you how to start looking out into the world in a very different way, in a very positive way. Yes, the 30-day Lodestone journey is your ticket to transformation, daily practice, and within 30 days you will glimpse your true nature. This will bring about an extraordinary change in your life, in your direction, as you become who you were truly meant to be. And I'm starting this new event series which will focus on embodiment entirely in mid-August. We'll announce the date very soon, and you can see this as your reset. Of course, it's best if you can attend all 13 events live, but if not, we offer replays, and we've got the Escape the 9 to 5 live workbook. So you can work through the workbook at your own pace. You can treat the events as extra materials to help your transformation, and then you can talk to me to get some guidance. So I'm inviting you today, before we reach the end of cycle 3 of the Millionaire Mindset Breakthrough, to step into the life that you already hold inside you. Your life is all equipped and laid out inside your body blueprint. All you need is to know how to access it And that's why I'm here to guide. So, abundance is the word, but remember that words are only symbols. Words are symbols, and images are symbols. And we have to get beyond and behind those if we really want to live fully and abundantly with everything we've already got inside us. We have everything we need inside us. But we're distanced from it, we're disconnected. Some people don't feel anything from the neck downwards because we have been bombarded with mindset shift for years now. So I really encourage you to take this journey inside and uncover what you already have so that you can make the transformation you need so quickly. And I'm here to guide you. If you need to contact me, I would love you to book an appointment with me. Again, Natasha will leave my booking link below this window. Please book a free 20-minute session with me and I'll tell you more and give you the next steps. And also, you can join me on various embodiment programs. The Lodestone Lunch, if you're a coach or teacher, on a Monday, 12:30. Lodestone Q&A on a Friday, every Friday at 9 EST. And this week, we're talking about whole body listening. And I'm going to be accompanied by two wonderful coaches, trainers, Dr. Jamusi, who is a leadership trainer, and Ebi Sheila Spitz, who is also a coach and trainer. And they have incredible insights into embodiment. And so they're joining me for Q&A. Please tune in. And if you would like to be invited to join us in the studio, please DM me and I'll send you a link to join us. Thank you so much. Once again, sorry for the delay. We've had this earthquake here. I think things are settling down now a little bit, and hopefully we'll have no great aftershocks. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week for the final event 13, which is where I hand over the whole blueprint to you. So the Millionaire Mindset Blueprint, the embodiment blueprint. So join me then, and you can register right now. The link will be under the window, and I'll speak to you again next week. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye for now.